Okay. Okay. You may have noticed the match already started, but that's only because of the fact that I was messing around with the microphone settings. This is a test of consistency. So I've been uploading weekly videos and I haven't been slacking per se, but I just haven't been. I've been a little bit busier than usual. This is probably the busiest I'm going to be lifetime. So I thought, you know what? This is a good excuse to practice my non-scripted ability to talk, essentially. So we're going to see how good I am at that skill of non-scripted, anything goes, unedited, untitled, unmastered, unanything. So we're going to see that right now and me able to talk while I play. In the future, I do want to live stream at some point. That'd be very cool and very awesome. But that future is not right now. So this will have to do. Originally, I guess this could also be like a shareholders meeting. I kind of want to talk about the idea of consistency because I do think it's important, but I also do know that I'm probably not doing it 100% correctly, especially with this example, right? So, off the bat, whoops. Okay, that's the worst option. Off the bat, it's like, how much does consistency matter to me? To do this, I don't know. But I want to get this uploaded before midnight so I can say I've uploaded once a week. And that's it, right? And I've been putting an effort to upload once a week. That was the goal. That was what I was trying to do. But then things didn't happen. And I was like, okay, instead of Tuesday, push that off to Saturday. Technically speaking, it is Saturday, and technically speaking, it hasn't, this is still a weekly video, right? This is still technically, so, how much does it actually matter if I upload this within the weekly window? It doesn't, right? But I want to upload weekly, and I think, honestly, I can still upload weekly after whatever. I was watching a podcast today. It was with Matt Diavella and Ali Abdal, and they were talking about runway. And I was like, runway? What a cool idea. You prepare the video in advance. Haha. That's probably really smart. That'd be smart. Anyway, as I'm working on this video. Anyway, let's not do that. And let's continue to do what I'm doing. Wow, that chicken is very annoying in the background. Whoa. I'm not on the crafting table. I'm insane. I'm going insane. I do not know why I need a till. Let's throw that into the lava. Do not know why I need this. Probably shouldn't be throwing the lava in case I throw something on accident, but that's okay. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. My inventory is so unsorted. I always cut this out. I always cut this out because it's so embarrassing. I do not know how to sort an inventory for the life of me. I do not know how to do any of this. It's actually kind of insane how I feel so unprepared to talk in a video because I don't know what I'm going to say. All I have is the concept of the title, which is consistency. And I think I might upload it literally just with like the hex code of like, not the hex code, what's that called? The fake, not the fake title, like the placeholder, like the date it was recorded in, etc. You know what I mean? That thing. Yeah, that thing. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel a little unprepared to do any of that, but I'm doing it. That's how it's gonna be. Boom. Lava, 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 lava. They are not in the nether yet. This could be possible. Honestly, this isn't that slow of like a nether entry. Honestly, this this might happen. This might be a PR actually. Oh, they went to the nether. Okay. Let's get some of this. Most of the matches that I lose, I find, are ones where I didn't get the things I needed to get before going into the bastion. So let's try and avoid that and instead get some sort of gold on me before I go on the bastion. Well, this is one of the 2 bastions out of the 4 that I've practiced. Kind of over if I try into the bastion without what I need. So let's see. Bastion time, please. Please, bastion, please. No bastion. Okay. Didn't want one anyway. I was just like kind of joking. Please, Bastion. Bastion, come on. Please, Bastion. Please, Bastion. Cool. Does anyone actually know how to find a Bastion? Like, is there any actual surefire way to do this? Because I feel like low key, it's a little vibes. It's a little vibes. If my opponent finds a Bastion before I do, I'm going to be very sad because I have no idea where this could be. Well, there's the fortress, so that's not very helpful, but it is there. Assuming the Bastion's over this way up there, so let's hope. Let's hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong, that will be sad. Boom, boom. Okay, come on. Bastion, over the hill. And we're gonna go, oh my goodness, it's the Bastion. Wow. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go like that right now. 3, 2. Oh. Don't see the Bastion. Apparently there needs to be an air path to the Bastion. I heard that in a video once, and I don't know if it's true or not. It's probably true. Like when they said it was probably true, but I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's true for me right now in this moment. He found it. Darn it. That person whose name includes letters in it has found the Bastion. Darn. Okay, it's time to go down. The Bastion's also pretty fun. I think the Bastion's one of my favorite parts of all of the speedrunning. It's sad I can't find it. So I can't, like, you know, be like, wow, how cool this is. But I think it's cool that it's like a pretty decent mix of memory and kind of being able to think on your feet. And that's kind of cool. But I think it's where I... No way. We found it. I think it's where I probably die the most as well. I think this is the run ender and, like, my favorite part. Honestly, I think it's interesting to imagine a world before this, which like did exist at a point, and it's kind of interesting to kind of think like, wow, at a point speedruns didn't include this because this didn't exist. Anyway, that's not enough. Is it enough? No, it's not. I need exactly one more nugget. That's really sad. Oh, wow. Okay. Imagine this, though. Imagine a world where I just go anyways, and I'm just, like, goated. Okay. What do you... Why are there no piglins? Am I wild for that? Like there's like literally 0 piglins. Okay, there's one. Good. Wait, please. What if there isn't any? And I just get to go here and I'm like happy and I'm like fine. Wait. I never needed gold, I guess. That's awesome. Wow, good for me. So usually there'd be like a piglin on my way here, but there just kind of wasn't, and that's pretty awesome. Because that means I just didn't need what I thought I would, which is really good for me. Okay. Boom. Now there's piglins in the place I need the piglins to be in. And I just need like... Wow. Okay. That's... Wow. Okay. Calm down, piglins. That's terrifying. It's like a VOD. I'm recording like a VOD, but I'm not streaming it. That is strange. That's a strange thing to do as a person. Okay. Next. Gold block, there should be more of this. Be more gold blocks, I think. Right? Usually there's like one more at least, right? We usually have that. I guess not here today, but that's okay. Didn't want it anyway. Wow, I'm really lucky that I got all of this food, because I probably would die without it. So this is pretty lucky. Throwing everything away. Clean up inventory. Mending on the crossbow. Very lucky. Very good. Very lucky. There's my obsidian. I will be needing that in the future. Let's put that in that slot so I can kind of see it and visualize it. Oh, soul speed 2, soul speed 3. I only rock with soul speed 3. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Then I go up here. So this is like the route, right? Like I've practiced this route. I think this is probably the easiest route, honestly, out of all of them. Okay, maybe I haven't practiced it enough. Let's get together. Okay. And then you go up this way. And then this guy threatens you with his mind, and you give him gold to make him okay with what you've done. But now they're still shooting, and you have to give them more gold, make them more okay with what you've done. And then they're still climbing and chasing you, and you die. And you die. And you die. And you die. Okay. So remember how I said this is usually where the run ends? Well, what if I told you that the other title of this video is The World Ends When the Game Ends? Okay, and we're back. Now, why did I press reset world? If you're wondering that, you'd probably be like, that was a weird decision to make. And it is. But that's only because... What? The block, I broke it. I promise. Okay. Okay, please, go on. Okay, we're gonna press reset world again. Okay. Okay, I think... So, consistency. Remember how I said that it was important that I was able to upload this video? What? Okay, maybe I need to be here. Okay. And then okay, well that was actually just because I picked up the sticks. That wasn't a bug. That was just like, that's what happens when you're breaking a block and you pick up something and it goes in your inventory. What is happening? Okay. The middle one. Wait, it's gone now. Okay. Am I lagging? Is this lag? So strange. There we go. Boom. Break that. Open this up. It's rotten flesh. It's sand. Cool. Okay. Okay. Put that in our inventory. Let's go up. They've made the advancement report. Okay, they could end this video a lot faster, actually, if they lock in. I believe in them. Please, let me out of this. I don't know why. I've never had like a phantom block break or whatever you would even call that before. Ever in my life. The servers are usually like kind of fantastic and amazing. So I really didn't expect that to happen. But I guess it happens to anyone. Or it can happen to anyone. It doesn't happen to anyone though. It only happens to me right now, I guess. Honestly, this is a pretty cool seed though. Like, all things considered, besides like the difficulty I had finding the bastion. That's the word I'm looking for. Is that like a thing? Is that a thing you can train? Like, trying to find the words you're thinking of in your head? Is that something you can train? Like, I feel like I've always been kind of bad at that, honestly. Like, that's got to be a skill or something. It's gonna be like a skill live streamers have, is I know the word that I'm thinking of in my head at this moment, and I'm gonna say it out loud. I feel like my speaking pace has changed. I think I'm talking slower to try and keep pace with my brain, because my brain's going kind of slow right now, because it's like low-key focused on the video game, because there's like a push and pull of me trying to do the video game gaming and also trying to exist, speak like normal. Okay, boom. So consistency. Anyway, now that we're kind of past the weird issue with the weird generation of the world, I think. I don't even know. We can now talk about consistency. This is why I do not do commentary videos. This is why I commentary over the video, because I don't know how to do it otherwise. Be kind of cool if I could just like talk while I play, but I don't think I can. Is there anyone that actually does this? I guess like a live streamer, right? This is like low-key like a hidden live streamer talent that some people have. And some people, myself included, I guess don't. Boom, break block, boom, break block, boom, place water bucket. Is silence okay? Is that the problem, that I'm trying to fill silence? Maybe I just like, all right, maybe next 10 seconds I don't speak. Okay, and we're back to speaking time. Okay, hear me out though. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the talking and the playing at the same time. I just need to kind of be good enough at the game to be able to do it without thinking, right? That's kind of just it, right? That's gotta just be kind of just it. So I have to be like good enough at the game to sort of be able to kind of vibe and chill without having to like think of what I'm saying. So that gas shoot fireball at me, boom, do not care. Do not care one bit. The gas can shoot all the fireballs at once. I do not care. Boom. I continue on. Even after losing the game, losing whatever progress I'd already made, I've reset. I'm back. I'm ready. That was low-key a pretty fast Nether to Bastion rotation, whatever, etc. A draw vote. This could be possible. It only ends when the game ends, though. And a draw vote doesn't count because that'd be me like basically like forfeiting. Like I might as well have just forfeited. Like embarrassing. Might as well have just forfeited. Okay. If I already know where to go, don't even need to check that one because it's this one. Boom, boom. Run down, run down, run down, run down. Boom. Wrap around. Run down, run down. Place, place. Break, break, break. Draw vote end a disagreement. Maybe they just forfeit and I'm free. Please. That'd be cool. And then I can stop trying to play while I think. Dude, this is hard. Like, genuinely. Okay, now that I'm kind of... Whoa, okay. Didn't know you could just do that. That's a little uncomfortable. Okay. I think, like... I don't know. This is pretty hard, actually. Anyways, consistency. So, the reason I made this channel... I have a main channel. And I feel like I kind of put pressure on myself to make those videos really good. And I was like, I need reps. I think, if that makes sense, like workout reps, right? Like I need to be able to make something consistently and kind of be okay if it's not amazing. So I made a second channel, which I don't know if I regret or not, because I think this has kind of become a main channel in a way, which isn't good because, like, you know, that's not the goal. And I've been putting all my effort into this channel as opposed to the main channel, which is like the one I'm trying to put the effort into. Also, mind you, this is while I'm like just doing other things. Like I'm not, I don't know, this isn't like my job or something. I mean, it's obvious that it's not, but you know, so it's not like oh no, I should be doing this or that. It's more so like, I don't know if I like that I have two separate bodies of work, I guess. If that's the way I should put it. I'm gonna die. Actually, I almost just instantly died. Not good. But you know, it's like I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Don't know what I really think about having two separate places where my things go that I make. Kind of weird. So it's like, should I? Whoa, another draw vote. Whoa, that's not my gold, and I'm gonna die again. Oh, okay. I did die again. This person needs to forfeit, like right now, so I could like go to bed. But I think I have to press reset world again. My score was 1. My score was 1. All right, reset world, and we're back to it. They have chat disabled too, so I can't even like tell them like, hey, I will never press draw. I'm sorry. Like you can keep saying that if you want. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Anyway. Because a draw is not the game ending though. I feel like that'd be like a scam. Be like, oh, they press draw, whatever. Guess it doesn't count now. But I don't know. Anyway, so the second channel to the first channel, the second channel, the first channel. So the idea was like, oh, I can have a place where I can kind of like practice and test in a way, and then a place where I like try and actually create. But I've been generally putting like a lot more effort into those videos on this second channel, and like people have been noticing, which is cool. Like I think I create YouTube videos entirely for the enjoyment of creating them, but then also like the comments. If I got 1 million comments in one view, I'd be like lit. And if I got like 1 million views in one comment, I'd be like, oh, that's disappointing. I think that was also like the main channel as well. I noticed the videos are being watched by like kids more, which is fine. I create with the understanding that a kid could watch, because I think that's important to me, that like a kid could watch the video and be fine. I think there's like a level of intelligent comedy that can exist where a kid watching it is fine. And like there's a time and place for certain jokes. And I just don't think that a Minecraft video is the place. That's like a whole deeper discussion. I should probably make a video on just that alone. But anyway, I don't want I'm not creating the video for kids. I'm creating it with a knowledge of kids existing in the world. And because of that, I was kind of disappointed when I didn't get a whole lot of comments. And instead I was noticing it was like, my videos are basically just being auto-played on a TV. And I'm like, So it's like the video is acting as like background media, like to someone not even it's acting as background visuals more so. Like background media, I do that all the time. I think it's awesome. I think it's like probably the way I consume most media. That's sad to say. No, it's the way I consume certain media. Like I'm like, okay, this is my background. This video I'll be playing in the background while I do something else, and I'll be listening to it. And like, you know, that's a knowledgeable thing that I do. That's a thing I do intentionally. I should say knowledgeable intentionally. This is really a skill. If this were a script, it would be so much better. And I feel bad that it's not. And I feel like there's like almost like a guilt of like, am I wasting people's time? But also there's a goal. The goal is to post a video once a week. And that's the goal. And I'm going to try and stick to that goal. That's the goal. This could be the usual upload on this channel. Would I be okay with that? I should be, right? Because this channel is just for testing things. So is that the goal? I don't know. Should I post a video saying that the channel is for testing things? Because that could skew people's thoughts on the channel. Probably, maybe. I don't know. But so I was doing that, and then I noticed that people like weren't really caring. And that was kind of sad. I was like, like this is mostly just children's background media, and the YouTube algorithm is serving the videos to people being like, hello person, you're with children, you watch background media, here's the video. And it got like 10,000 views, and it got like 2 comments, and I was like, oh, that makes me sad. And then also I was spending like the 10,000 view one I spent like a month on. And I was also noticing too, like I was doing things that made it a children's background media video. Like I was, you know, basically like flashy colors and stuff. And it's like, is that what, I don't know. Cause like, is that what I want to make? Cause like, if that's the algorithm thinks I'm making, right? And it's pushing it to people for that, the algorithm's really interesting because there's this weird thing you can do where you don't create for the algorithm, but you use the algorithm as sort of like to learn what you made, essentially. Because if it's mostly kids watching the video, you kind of notice like, oh, this is sort of a kid's video I'm making. And you kind of like, it lets you kind of take a second look and go, I made a kid video. Like I made a video for kids. And you're like, oh, that's not what I wanted to make. Let's think about that for a second, right? And it's sort of like, it's sort of an idea of like that's a lot easier to make too. It's a lot easier to make a video that captures a kid's attention than it is like an adult's attention. Like that's everyone knows that, and it's true, and that's why like the market's saturated in a way, right? And that's why so many people do it. It's because it's easier, and I think that's why like people love SpongeBob is because it's so easy to make something just for kids, but to make it at least borderline interesting to adults as well, pretty difficult. Do I want to do that? Do I want to make a Mark Gerber video? Do I want to make a Mr. Beast video? Not really. Maybe. I don't know. So kind of thinking about that and then going, okay, I'll make a second channel in which I can sort of experiment a new kind of video in which it's sort of intended to be watched more so maybe while eating or something, right? Like maybe it's not like a movie. Like that's a tall task. Like, you know, that'd be like a Michelle Carr type video, right? It's like I'm not making a video that's meant to be watched like a movie, but I'm making something that's meant to be watched by someone whose attention I have, maybe. You know, someone who's willing to suspend their attention for a moment, maybe. Could be like the sort of way of going about it. But anyway, I'm gonna actually do this because I literally like almost died last time not doing that. And then I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna put this here. You keep doing draw votes, just draw. It's fine. I'll personally repay you the ranked points. Please just FF, which is forfeit if you do not know. I want to like, okay, no, I'm not gonna. I want to make like a dictionary of words and have it be like required reading in the description. I think it'd be really funny. Like, if you were curious, FF means forfeit, and it's like low-key like a little too professional. Oh, they didn't. I wasn't wearing gold last time. What a fool. Oh, I won. Okay. Thank you for watching. The video is over. I hope that was interesting. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. This is this week's video. Next week's video may be the exact same, but the week after should be different. And that could be awesome and cool and awesome. And I hope you enjoyed and I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you spending your time to watch this right now. Have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.